Hi everyone. Today I'm just gonna answer another questions from my very last post about like what are the topics that everyone is interested in. So here we go. Today I'm just gonna brief you about like my probably week routine of what are the stuff that I'm normally doing to actually like main balancing my life and also my studies, because doing college is not only about studying and then going back home to a normal life, but it's about living very independently, at least for most of the people, because I also understand that here in the United States there are some people who actually commute from home, so they probably just study and then they go back to their house in the evening and something like that. But for me, because I am an international student, it is actually a very different experience. And so I just want to walk you guys through and just give you guys kind of a bigger pictures of what is actually happening over here, or how am I doing this stuff. So normally I have class 5 days a week. It's actually depends on um how you want your classes to be. Normally some people would just like cram everything together, and so they will always, sometimes they can have class like 3 days a week, and then they have the rest of the week to do some stuff. But for me, I like to balance my stuff by doing all the class, not doing all the class, but normally I am doing like 14 credits. So, which mean it's like about 4 or 5 classes, 6 classes actually, 6 classes a week. So I normally like spread it out like 2 class, or at least three, at most 3 classes a day. So I have like 2 class on Monday, 2 class on Tuesday, 3 class on Wednesday, and 2 class on Thursday and Friday. Unfortunately, I kind of, because I want to like have a lot of time in order to work on campus, in order to like earn money and for like my daily expense and stuff. I chose all the classes in like every 8:10, and when I said 8:10 is like 8 p.m. 8 a.m. and yeah, 8 and 10 a.m. So like I had to wake up pretty early. Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's actually depends on people. If if I was in high school, 8 was really late, and so because like I just got used to study at 7, but now since I can become a university student, I feel like I love to sleep in, but it's also because I have to studies until like 9 or 10, or sometime even 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. sometime, and that's why I tend to sleep like late. So yeah, so normally I have 8-10 class 5 days a week for this semester, and then normally I have that gap in between for my work, so I tend to work like 4 hours a day, like 3 days a week. So that is it, and then after the work I have my class, my second class of the day. Normally it's around lunchtime, like either 11th or 12 or 1. After that, after I have the class, normally I would either come back to my room and sleep, like just take a quick nap. Normally it's not like quick nap because I always take 1 hour nap at most. So I don't feel like it's a quick nap, because quick nap for most people it's like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And after that, I would go back to the library and studies for my next class tomorrow, or do the homework or do assignments. And the durations that I spend most of my time in the library also depends on whether it's like assignment seasons or midterm or final seasons. I prefer to stay in the library longer than that, but the disadvantage is that it would like there's always is a lot of people during like those midterms and final seasons because like everyone's was studying, so it was pretty hard to find spaces, and because this is just a private school, we don't really have much space for the students. And I also understand that there are a lot of faculties who are trying to expand more spaces for students. After that, I will just come back and like, so I didn't really talk about when did I have lunch or breakfast. Normally, before I came here, because I usually eat like a proper meal, a proper breakfast meal, like the rice with pork or the rice noodle or fries noodle and stuff like that. So I normally have like a big breakfast, but so for my first semester, I did a lot of like a huge breakfast stuff. Like I would have waffles or pancakes and stuff like that. And I think I also talk about like the kind of foods that people here eat in my first video. So you can try to go back and look at it if you're curious about like the type of food. And also, so I would normally eat like between my 10 minutes from one class to another. And for lunch is also the same. Sometimes I have like 30 minutes to eat lunch, or sometimes I would just buy lunch for to go, like pack it and then eat it in the class while studying at the same time, because mostly professors here don't really mind of students eating in the class, which is really good because like they also understand that some students might have back-to-back class. And when I say back to back, it's like one class and then another class right after that. I am just not sure if you guys have heard about the expressions, but I'm just explaining anyway in case anyone is curious about what back to back class mean. And so yeah, back to the dinner time. Normally I will have like a proper dinner, but since like now I'm getting used to all the food here and like the proportions here, I'm trying to limiting my food so that I don't gain too much weight, because I feel like I'm gaining weight already and I don't want to gain more weight. So I don't really eat dinner, but I do it sometimes, especially like during Thursday special when normally they have like steak or seafood or all those fancy stuff. So yeah, every Thursday is when I have a proper meal, and it's actually tomorrow, so I'm going to have the steak. I'm looking forward to it. Um, After that, I would normally like rest, watch some episodes, or if I have a lot of homework, I would just do homework and take a shower and then go back to sleep, go to sleep. And that is like my normal typical days, but normally around weekend time, like during Friday evening or Saturday is my like refreshing day. So I normally like do laundry every Friday, and I will take like a very long shower and like take care of myself through that day. Or Sunday, or not Sunday, it's Saturday. Sunday is normally everyone's homeworks day. So like every Sunday you rarely see people like partying like crazy. Normally they do that either Friday or Saturday because they know that they have Sundays to just like relax if they do some stuff, some crazy stuff before Monday start. So Sundays normally is a quiet day, which is really weird because like my ideas of Sunday used to be like fun day and stuff like that, but it's not anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, so since this has already been like a very long video already, so I'm gonna move into like my life aspect and like how I manage my friendship, how I socialize, and how I keep connections back home in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.